problems. If they lose, you just be patient. Go ahead.
All right, Michael, go ahead.
Hey, Caleb, after going through the slump that you've been going through, what does it mean to you that Coach Davis put the ball in your hands for those last couple of possessions there at the end of the second half?
It means a lot. It means it shows that he trusts me to make those type of decisions in that environment and that situation. And I appreciate him for that, and I'm glad that we came out on top.
And he said he told a couple jokes in the huddle just to sort of lighten the mood there. How much did that help?
That helped a lot. He told me when I hit my first shot, I went like 0 for 4 to my first 4 shots, and then I hit one. He was like, "Now you hit one. Now you good now." And it just give me confidence, and I appreciate him for that.
Thank you.
Brandon, go ahead.
Hey, Caleb, Leaky really stepped up in the second half. Could you speak to his confidence of stepping up and giving you guys buckets when you need it?
His play has been great as of lately, and he's been like that all season, and it's now shown on the offensive end as well as the defensive end. And so, I believe that Leaky gets underappreciated of what he does, and as far as him being on the court, he caused a lot of problems on the defensive end, but now he's knocking down shots and making the right plays on offense, and it's helping us.
CL.
Caleb, you had a similar drive with about 4 minutes left where you got to the rim and there were more defenders and it was a turnover. What was the difference in that game-winning assist you had? What did you see? Like, how was that different than prior times you driving to the basket?
I believe that Clemson coaches probably told them not to help off on any threes, and so that's why the lane was so open. And Brady set kind of a ghost screen, and I came off, and he didn't switch, so I had a head of steam downhill, and I could have shot the layup, but I seen Brady cutting in the side in my rear view, and I passed it to him, and he made the layup.
And can you kind of describe? I mean, Armando said you're one of the few players he knows who you never lose your confidence. But has this at all been a tough stretch for you because you hadn't been shooting the way that you would like?
Oh yeah, for sure. My confidence never wavers as far as my play, because I know just making shots is not the whole basketball game. And so I got to do other things on the court, play defense, get my teammates involved, and I just got to make plays down the stretch for my team. And so yeah, I'm in a shooting slump right now, but it can't rain forever. So I'm gonna get out of it.
Adam, go ahead.
Caleb, when you guys were coming out of the timeout when it's tied 77 all before you made the play in the pass to Brady, how did you see that final possession unfolding? Like, what did you think was going to happen, or what did you want to try to get? And can you compare and contrast that to what actually happened?
As far as me passing it to Brady?
Just, when you're coming out of the timeout, what did you think was going to happen with the play?
Yeah, we wanted a layup for sure. We tied up. We wanted to get down here and see what the defense wanted us to. Defense did, and as far as what they did, they stayed on everybody, and I had a straight line drive down the rim, and then I passed it Brady, and it was wide open.
Did the students down here have anything to say to you?
Yeah, they had a lot to say to me.
You told them goodbye, right?
Yeah, I told them goodbye.
Right.
They were talking all the whole night.
Thank you, man.
Greg.
Caleb, just to build on that, you said you had a straight line drive. Were you looking for Brady the whole way? Were you considering taking the ball up? Kind of what's your thought process in those few split seconds?
When Brady usually says screen, he pops. So I'm usually looking for him to pop, and if his man is there, then I have the straight line drive. And so when I had him and I seen that his man stayed with him, and I seen the bucket, so then I went down and I couldn't really get the layup because he was right on my back, so he probably would have blocked it. So I seen Brady as he cut, and he always usually cuts when I drive, and so I seen him and I passed it to him.
Thanks.
All right, Austin, last one for Caleb.
Hey, Caleb, you talked about the crowd a little bit, but I was just kind of wondering, how it feels to play in a game like that, where the crowd is so into it. A lot of fouls are being called, and just a lot of physicality and being able to kind of finish it off the way y'all did with the win.
Yeah, this team is built for those moments, and I feel like we've been battle tested all year, even with the adversity we've been going through, and I feel like we just take it game by game, and we just build off this and get ready for Saturday. So, I mean, I'm proud of this team, and I'm proud of where we're going, and I feel like this is just a next step, and now we got Florida State.
All right. Thanks, Caleb. Thanks, everybody.